Hey guys, I've got a verdict for you right off the bat. The LG OEM remote control is my top recommendation for an authentic, no-nonsense replacement remote control for select LG TVs. But let me explain why. As someone who's had their fair share of struggles with flimsy or unreliable remote controls, I was excited to get my hands on this product and see if it lives up to the hype. And I've got to say, I'm thoroughly impressed. First things first, I wanted to make sure you know that the link for this product is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon, which includes customer reviews and a detailed description of the product's compatibility. I think it's always important to do your research before making a purchase, and this product is no exception. But from my experience, I can confidently say that this remote control is a game changer. For anyone who's struggled with a flimsy or unreliable remote control, I've found that the LG OEM remote is a breath of fresh air. It's got a solid ergonomic design that fits comfortably in the palm of your hand, which makes it easy to maneuver and press buttons without struggling. Plus, the remote's IR technology ensures it communicates properly with your TV, eliminating those pesky connectivity issues you might be experiencing. I mean, who hasn't been frustrated by a remote control that just won't respond or keeps dropping the signal? It's infuriating, right? But with this remote, I've had zero issues in that department. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about the design? Well, I've got to say that the black finish on this remote control looks sleek and modern. It's a nice addition to your entertainment setup, if you ask me. The design is also surprisingly durable. I've accidentally dropped it a few times, and it still looks and feels like new. Of course, I wouldn't recommend intentionally dropping it, but it's good to know that it can withstand a few bumps and bruises. One of the things that sold me on this remote control was its array of buttons. With 25 options available, it's got more than enough to cover all your basic needs, including playback controls and a few dedicated buttons for frequently accessed settings. But what's even more impressive is how well the buttons are spaced out. It's easy to maneuver without feeling like you're squinting or reaching blindly for a specific button. I think this is especially important if you're someone who likes to watch TV in a dark room or prefers to use their remote control without looking at it. The buttons are also nicely sized, so you don't have to worry about accidentally pressing the wrong one. Another great aspect of this remote is that it's battery operated, which means you can take it with you or leave it charging whenever you need to. And just so you know, the batteries are included, so you can get started right away. Speaking of which, I made sure to test the remote out for a few hours to see how well it lasted, and I was pleasantly surprised. With moderate use, it lasted around 2 days. Of course, this will vary depending on how often you use it, but I think it's a decent estimate. Now, if you're considering a replacement remote control for your LG TV, there are a few things you'll want to keep in mind. First, make sure your TV is compatible. The product description should outline the specific models it's designed for. Next, keep in mind that this might be a renewed product, which basically means it's been refurbished to manufacturer specifications. In my opinion, it looks and feels brand new, and the reviews say it's performing just as well as the original. I think it's also worth mentioning that the fact it's a renewed product might be a turnoff for some people. And I get it, who wants to buy a used or refurbished product, right? But let me tell you, I was a bit skeptical at first too, but after using it for a while, I can confidently say that it's just as good as a brand new one. Plus, the price is often significantly lower, which is a nice bonus. All in all, I'd say the pros definitely outweigh the cons here. I'd start with the fact that it's a genuine OEM product, so you know it's going to work seamlessly with your TV. Then there's the durability and build quality. It feels well made, and I've had no issues with it so far. Finally, the price is pretty competitive considering the quality. I mean, you can often find generic or third-party remote controls for cheaper, but they're often flimsy and unreliable. With this remote, you get what you pay for, a high-quality product that's designed to last. That being said, I do want to mention a couple of potential cons. For one, some users might feel like the design is a bit too minimalist. If you're used to a lot of features and buttons, you might be a bit disappointed by the 25 button limit on this model. Additionally, as I mentioned earlier, this is a renewed product, so if aesthetics are extremely important to you, you might be put off by the cosmetic condition. But honestly, I think the benefits far outweigh the drawbacks. In any case, I think the LG OEM remote control is an excellent choice for anyone who needs a reliable replacement remote. It's easy to use, durable, and has all the features you need to control your TV with ease. And let's not forget the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're getting a genuine OEM product that's designed to work seamlessly with your TV. Of course, the link for this product can be found in the description, and I hope that you all have a great day. Thanks for watching.